Joey Longo, A Gangster's Tale, by J.N. Wdowski. For your full enjoyment, be sure to read, listen, or watch to the end. Chapter 12, Parlamento. Half an hour later. Joey sat at the kitchen table with coffee. May sat alone on the couch with her cup in hand. They were not talking to each other when Tommy and Anita arrived. May greeted both of them. Tommy responded to her. Anita ignored her and walked past her, heading straight to Joey. "Did you fuck her?" "No, I didn't fuck her." Joey was shocked by the crassness of her greeting. "And good morning to you, too. I don't trust her to keep her unwatched. I slept in my chair all night blocking the door." "Good morning." Anita kissed him, pleased with his answer. "Tommy, I ordered clothes for the girls. They will ring your apartment, ring them up, and have them leave the package at your door. Everything is already paid for." "Thank you." Anita kissed him again before sitting at the table with a cup of coffee. "What's for breakfast?" She looked in the kitchen to see he had not cooked. "Sorry, I only made coffee. You can help yourself." Joey's eyes were still heavy, not having slept well in the chair. 3 hours later. Joey arrived an hour earlier than the set time to meet Rodrigo. The police cruiser passed him, letting him know they were there, and parked up ahead of him as he pulled into a spot near the front of the Thai restaurant. Walking in, he was surprised to see Rodrigo was already there, waving him to a table in the back. He was sitting with his back to the wall. Joey grudgingly sat across from him with his back to the entrance. He was not comfortable with how this was going so far. "You're early," Joey stated. "As are you, Mr. Longo." Rodrigo smiled with his unlit cigar. "The early bird gets the seat with the wall behind them." Joey grinned. "Yes, it does." Rodrigo smiled. "Oh, and before we start, I think you should know we know that Anita is with you." "Is she now?" Joey answered with a poker face. "Don't want to know how I know?" Rodrigo teased him. "You don't have to pretend with me. We know. We have known." "If she is with me, why did you send your men to her apartment?" Joey still did not expose his hand. "Confirmación." Rodrigo rolled his cigar in his mouth. "I am very big on verifying any information I get." "A good practice." Joey answered. "Shall we order?" Joey turned to wave the waitress over to their table. "I hadn't had breakfast." "I did, but I could eat," Rodrigo answered, "although I have never had Thai before." "I think you'll be pleasantly surprised how good it is," Joey answered as he picked up the menu. "Would you like me to order for the both of us?" "Yes, please, but I'm paying," Rodrigo demanded. "Thank you. In that case, I will get the most expensive dishes." Joey teasingly smirked. "Ha, ha. Please do." Rodrigo pointed his cigar at him. "I like you, Joey. You took out 4 of Chen's men alone. Very impressive." "Thank you, Rodrigo, but actually it was only 3. The 4th was friendly fire." Joey looked over his menu at him. "I must admit, you too have an unexpected disarming charm. I thought you would be angry at me for having Juan arrested." "Juan? Juan's an idiot. He's on probation and attacked you with a knife in broad daylight, with dozens of phone cameras recording everything." Rodrigo's face soured. Perhaps more time in the can will teach him a lesson. "Estupido." "You did me a favor. Hotheads like him are not good for business. Don't you agree?" "I do. I do agree." Joey turned to the waiting attractive Thai waitress that stood beside him with a delightful smile. Speaking with some Thai, he ordered for them. She smiled and went to submit his order to the kitchen. He enjoyed watching her move in her Chut Thai Ruin Ton dress. Untraditionally, her hem was cut above the knee with a high split on one side. "You like Asian women? Yellow fever?" Rodrigo asked, laughing as he watched Joey watch the waitress. He turned his attention to Rodrigo as the waitress entered the kitchen. "Nope, I do not have yellow fever." Joey answered seriously. "I was just enjoying the view." What about Chen's honey trap? She is staying with you. My men say she is a looker. Rodrigo answered, Sounds like yellow fever to me. I happen to be an equal opportunity womanizer. I have no preferences. Besides, you didn't invite me here to discuss my love life. The message that was passed on to me was you wanted to discuss working together. Do you? Have you reconsidered my offer? Joey asked. I have. I must admit, Joey, you have hit our fair city like a hurricane. Things have clearly stirred up in a very short time. I am aware that you have met with Mr. Vandermunt. Rodrigo called back the waitress, seeing that she had emerged from the kitchen. Yes, sir, she approached, responding to Rodrigo. What's your specialty in drinks? He asked her. Freya, deep matured gold rum, Mekong, a classic Thai spirit. It is served with soda, lime, and ice. Singa and Leo are Thai beers. As for non-alcoholic drinks, we have Thai iced tea. It is strong black tea with spices, condensed milk, and ice, or Nam Manao, lime juice with sugar, kinda like American lemonade. The rum sounds good. On the rocks, and keep them coming if you see me finish my glass, Rodrigo ordered. Yes, sir. She turned to Joey. Something from the bar for you? I'll have the milk iced tea. Joey looked into her eyes directly, seemingly widening her smile. Yes, sir. She turned to get the drinks. You really don't drink? Rodrigo was surprised that what he heard about Joey was true. I like to keep my wits, Joey answered. Your wits seem to serve you well, Rodrigo admitted. Took out Juan and 4 of Chen's men, and you have only been here for what, 3 days? 4 days. But who's counting? An hour and a half later. Kakspkun. Joey thanked the waitress as she brought him a coffee and cleared their used dishes. Kun fud fasa thi di? She was surprised by him speaking Thai. Next why mak, he responded. Your pronunciation very good. You been Thailand? She asked him before leaving with their dirty dishes. A couple of times, Bangkok and Phuket Island. I loved Phuket Island. One of the most beautiful places in the world, Joey told her. I have never been, she responded. I'm from Chiang Mai in northern Thailand. The walled city, Joey stated. Yes, you been? She seemed happy he knew her city. I have not, Joey confessed to her, but I have seen it on a map. She giggled. You funny. Rodrigo held up his empty rum glass. I need a refill. A bit embarrassed, she nodded to Rodrigo. Yes, sir. She took his glass and left to return the dishes to the kitchen. You don't smoke, you don't drink, you don't use drugs, and I assume you don't gamble too, Rodrigo stated. I don't, Joey answered. Women, that's your vice, Rodrigo guessed. It was, but I am on the wagon, Joey answered as he drank his iced milk tea. What the hell? Rodrigo blurted out. He was not looking at Joey, but over his shoulder and above him. Joey turned to see what he was responding to. On a large TV behind the bar was a breaking news story. It was an outside image of the barbacoa restaurant Rodrigo had first wanted them to meet at. It was engulfed in flames. All its windows were blown out. Injured bodies had been thrown out of the building. As firefighters were dealing with the fire, EMS workers were desperately tending to several severely injured victims. I think that was meant for us, Joey stated. Us? Rodrigo questioned him. Chen, dear old Uncle Jimmy. Joey looked at him seriously. He was informed we would be there for lunch. I don't think it is a coincidence. That slant-eyed bastard. This means war. Rodrigo bit down hard on his unlit cigar. I am with you to take down the triads. Just let me know what you need from me. Seemingly unaware of the horror on the TV behind the bar, the waitress returned with Rodrigo's drink. Looking at Rodrigo, she asked, Anything else? The bill, Rodrigo told her. his eyes affixed to the silent flat screen behind the bar. "Yes, sir." She bowed her head slightly. Before leaving, she handed a folded cocktail napkin to Joey. Joey looked down at the cocktail napkin. He opened it to discover, in lipstick, a phone number. Taking a slug of his rum, Rodrigo asked him, "What do you need from me?" Joey put the napkin in his pants pocket and looked up at Rodrigo. "You control the Teamsters, service industry, and longshoremen unions, yes?" "I do," Rodrigo confirmed, "ever since the decline of the old Italian mob." "Good. I will need them," Joey answered. Be sure to continue to Chapter 13, Presentation.
To support the author, please like, share, comment, and subscribe.